Hey, what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? Let's see who's all here. Winter Rose has Haley, Juthy, Alyssa, Alabama Ya, Lala, Winter Rose. I think I already said hey. Mind Spew. How's everyone doing tonight? And everybody else that I might have missed. You guys doing good? I'm a little nervous about this live because I know the subject Gabbie Hanna, everybody's like has different opinions on her, but this is bigger than Gabbie Hanna. This is what I'm going to talk about is what I speak against a lot on my channel is how these channels go too far with cancel culture. And what Gabbie dropped yesterday, if you haven't seen it, she dropped a video pretty much exposing T channels on a situation that literally wasn't her fault. And they took it too far and they hurt a family that was grieving. And we're going to get into all the details. And the only thing I ask of everybody before we start is look past Gabbie Hanna. You know, she's the messenger of all of this, but this is bigger than being just about her. There were people that were hurt in the process and everything else. So that's all I ask is just look past Gabbie in this situation and look at the situation as a whole. You know, I'm not a fan of Gabbie Hanna. I'm very neutral when it comes to Gabbie Hanna. I never watched her content until probably, I think the first time I ever watched a video of hers is when she did that podcast with Trisha Paytas. And I really didn't know much about her. I still don't know much about her. I just know that a lot of people don't like her. And she has been uploading a series on her channel because drama channels have been making videos about her for about 2 years straight now. And she is uploading a series basically telling her side of everything on like all of the major things that she has gotten into online. So, but like I said, all I ask, like when we talk about this situation, is to look at the situation as a whole and look past Gabbie Hanna and look at it. Because, like, the thing with people is if somebody's a problematic creator, I really don't like the word problematic, but if somebody's like massively hated and they actually speak on something that does matter or they're right on something, people can't look past all the other shit that surrounds them. And it's just something that, and I think these drama channels, they do it on purpose because when they target people, they upload so many videos on that person to the point where they're so massively hated. If they speak on something and tell their side, nobody really believes them, even though they're like telling straight up facts about things. So Royal Wednesday, we're going to get into all of it. I'm going to show you everything. But like I said, just try to look at the situation as a whole. And we're going to be talking about a family that lost their daughter. And I have posted links in my description box. There is a petition because this family, their daughter was murdered, and like her photos were plastered all over the internet. And the petition is to prevent things like that from happening. So you can read all about it in the links below. And we're going to watch Gabbie's video so that you have context of what actually happened in the entire situation. Okay. So we are going to start by watching Gabbie's video. Let me put it on the screen here. Whoops. I literally had it up here. Okay, here it is.
From last night.
I must have clicked off of it. So about a year ago, Gabbie posted a video that was, I think she was like transforming herself into an e-girl. And she put a picture up on the screen of a person that had been killed by somebody, and she didn't realize that the picture was a girl that had been killed. And she was just referencing this person's shirt, and she was like reading up on like stuff about e-girls, e-boys, that sort of thing, and didn't see like the little caption beside it. And drama channels took the video and basically twisted it into a narrative that was absolutely ridiculous. It upset the family and everything else. So that's what Gabbie is getting ready to talk about. So, no, she didn't, did she? I don't know what you're talking about, Amy. But okay, let's watch what she has to say.
I'm just calming myself down. My heart is like pounding right now. Not because I'm anxious, because I'm angry. I am still angry, and I feel like I've processed so many of my sad emotions over the last few months on that vlog channel, but I've not processed a lot of the anger. And I think a lot of that is coming up because it's one of those things where, like, if I put this out and the response from the people who hurt me and who were fronting a smear campaign against me were to say, well, we didn't know. So that's why we were so cruel. You shouldn't have to know somebody's mental state or mental health or neurological makeup to be a kind, empathetic person who tries to see the best in people instead of the worst. The groupthink is so dangerous because you don't get to tell people how to feel or how to react in a situation that you have never experienced. How is somebody supposed to act when they're being falsely accused of exploiting a murdered child? What is the appropriate response to that? Now, I didn't respond at first because it's not true. It was a false accusation grounded in literally fucking nothing. I apologized for a situation that I should not have apologized for, and I'm going to stand my ground on this because while I am sorry that the family had to deal with this, this was not my fault. If the drama channels and the tabloids, these are tabloids that you guys are taking as fact just because they're on video format and because a person that you like is delivering it to you.
And to that right there, I like 100% agree with her. I feel like drama channels are like a modern day version of tabloids. They hardly do any research. I mean, when something happens online, these channels are uploading their videos within an hour on their channels. And I'm sorry, that is not enough time to do any sort of legitimate research on the matter. About 80% of them are uploading within an hour, 2 hours of some kind of drama happening. It happens all the time. And it's how rumors start. It's how lies are spun into. They take little pieces of the truth and they spin it in a way to fit their own narrative. And it's all about favoritism too with these channels, because I can guarantee if one of their favorite influencers did the exact same thing that Gabbie Hanna did, there would not be videos uploaded about it everywhere. It's all about what benefits them and what fits the narrative that they're trying to put online. And they hate Gabbie Hanna. They hate her to the point where they are taking little things that aren't even a big deal at all, and they're making it into this huge thing, and it's hurting people. It's hurting a lot of people. It's not just hurting Gabbie Hanna. It's hurting her fans. It's hurting, in this case, a family and everything else. It's just something that is a major problem on YouTube, and that's why I'm like asking like everyone to look past your feelings towards Gabbie Hanna in this situation, because it's just such a problem on YouTube, and it's gotten so much worse over the past year, and it's going to continue getting worse if nothing's done about it.
This was a slanderous lie that caused the family so much trauma. And the family has gotten on camera and said that they were hurt by what these people did to them.
We didn't see anything wrong with what she did.
This is the family. This is the family that lost their daughter and their sister. They ended up uploading a video because drama channels took this way too far.
E-girl and pulled up a picture of Bianca. Simple mistake. It was a simple mistake. There was nothing disrespectful about it. We didn't feel disrespected. We don't feel Bianca would have been disrespected. We think Bianca would have been honored and so excited that Gabbie Hanna pulled up her picture and was talking about her. Give her a compliment. You know, they had the same shirt. No one should be offended. No one should be. All these drama channels that are using Bianca for clout, it's absolutely ridiculous because that's all you're doing.
We are offended about, and you guys also shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Not about Gabbie Hanna complimenting her shirt.
Yeah. Gabbie wasn't using Bianca for clout like all these drama channels now want to turn it into something that it's not. She didn't do anything wrong. And even though she didn't do anything wrong, because so many people were offended, she did reach out to me and Olivia and apologize. And we told her there's no reason for an apology because we don't see that you did anything wrong. So we think what you guys should be offended by is now other people want to bring about drama and use Bianca's death for clout. And these disgusting people that are exploiting my daughter's death for clout and likes and follows and profit.
And there has not been an apology from them. That to me is infuriating. All I did was scroll through an article on a YouTube video that happened to have a picture of a girl who was murdered. If I was this age, this would be me.
100%.
For sure. This outfit right here is
You already wear.
straight up what I wore from 7th grade to college.
And now.
And now I do have that shirt. That is what I did.
So basically, if you don't know this story, basically Gabbie Hanna was scrolling. She Googled what is an e-girl, and she came across an article. And I'm going to pull up the article in just a second here so that I can show you guys what she came across, because the article wasn't even about Bianca. The article as a whole was about e-girls and e-boys. That's what the article was about. And when she pulled up the Bianca's picture, it had a little bitty caption beside it saying what happened to her. And Gabbie missed that. But the article was a massive article about e-girls. So you wouldn't think scrolling through an article like that, you would come across, you know, something like that in an article, you know, saying that somebody had been murdered. It was something that was blown way out of proportion. And it was something that was easily missed. And a lot of people, when they watched the video, they didn't even notice any of this until drama channels brought it up and was saying that Gabbie was using this girl, you know, exploiting this girl on her channel, when all she did was pull up a picture. She complimented her t-shirt, and it was a flash up on the screen with a matter of seconds. And they blew it up so much to the point where people were harassing the family over it.
That was my crime that I lost a fucking record deal over, that I lost sponsors over, that I lost hundreds of thousands of subscribers over, that I lost friends over, that I lost job opportunities over, that I lost months of my life over in a deep spiraling depression because this was such a heavy situation that you guys used. And I'm addressing the drama channels directly. You used the murder of a child to exploit me. And that is disgusting. You used me as a shield, accusing me of exploiting Bianca Devon's name, face, and story for money and clicks, when all I ever did was for a fraction of a fucking moment show her picture and say I liked her t-shirt. You, on the other hand, plastered her name and her face across your thumbnails and your titles and reduced her to a murder victim who Gabbie Hanna exploited by showing her picture, having no knowledge of the situation that happened, and you gaslighting me into saying that I did know because I couldn't have possibly missed it because it was written right next to it, right? I didn't read the fucking article. I was looking at...
And this is the article right here. She put a screenshot of like the title block of it. I'm going to pull it up so that you guys can see like what actually is in the article. but it's an article about e-girls and e-boys. It's not about the person itself. So it's something that was easily missed. Like, I could understand, like, if she was, like, ripping the girl apart or something like that, but, like, she complimented her t-shirt, and that's all it was. It was a flash up on the screen, and these channels took it and blew it up into something that was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And it just blows my mind. I knew nothing about this. Like, I was just, like, my mouth was to the floor when I watched this video, because I couldn't believe that they took such a minor thing and blew it up into something so crazy. And the fact that the family uploaded a video saying that they took no offense to anything that Gabbie Hanna had done, absolutely nothing, and that they blamed drama channels, and drama channels kept their videos up and acted like nothing. And Gabbie was the one that uploaded a video apologizing to the family. It just blows my mind. It's so disrespectful to this family to ignore them and what they are saying, to keep the videos up and keep profiting off of it, and just, you know, shift all blame to Gabbie Hanna because she complimented her t-shirt. I don't get it. This is like a 100% of a false narrative that these channels created online, and they are still disrespecting the family after Gabbie uploaded this video. And I want to say that Gabbie personally got the okay from this family to upload this video. It's in the beginning of the video, and she put it on her TikTok as well. These channels, they don't hold themselves to the same standards as they do other creators. And in my opinion, they're worse than some of them are worse than the creators that they criticize. Like Angelika Oles, I am like, my mind is blown over her behavior after this video was uploaded. I just don't understand how people can be so cold towards other people. Like, my conscience would eat me alive if I act like this online. They brainwash their audience into thinking something is fact when it's not, because people are still saying, oh, Gabbie's manipulating everybody and using this. And that's not the case at all. It's like when she speaks up for herself, she's manipulating everyone. But they can upload video after, they can upload video after video after video after video, ripping a person apart. But the minute anybody speaks against them, they deflect and twist things and get all the drama channels together, and they're like all tweeting, you know, manipulating everyone into thinking that whoever spoke against them is just crazy. Because that's just what happens every single time. And it blows my mind. And I don't get it. And it has created such a toxic environment online, because it's not about holding people accountable. It's not. It's whatever drives the most clicks. It's who they hate. That's who they target. Because I guarantee if public opinion shifted on Gabbie Hanna tomorrow and everybody loved her, they would slowly jump on board with that, because it's exactly what they did with Trisha Paytas. And some of them are still not speaking against Trisha Paytas. These channels painted a predator like James Charles as a victim. They victim blamed a 14-year-old boy when he had the courage to come forward and tell everybody what was happening to him. They ignored the bruises that Trisha left on Moses's arm. They ignored that for such a long time. These are the type of channels that everybody is watching and taking things as fact. And they can never, ever hold themselves to the same standards or take any accountability for anything that they do. And their behavior after this video was uploaded is a prime example of that. And we're going to get into all that. But let's continue watching this.
Pictures. And you knew that, Angelika Oles. And everybody else who started that rumor and went with that story and exploited a murdered teenager to the point that her dead body, the photos of her dead body that were taken by her murderer and posted on the internet were being sent to her fucking mother and sister. You did that, not me. She has said that she was harmed by you, that you exploited her daughter, and you have not apologized. And I have, for her sake, because she was getting so much shit.
The thing I want to say too, like, you know, they aren't directly like sending these pictures to the family or anything like that. But when hate is created online, like what they did with this story, there's people that are very fucking weird, and they will go to the victim's family and they will, dang it, I got to move this off my desk because I keep knocking it over. They will go to the victim's family. They will harass them. They'll send pictures, because this girl's pictures, her killer took her pictures and plastered them all over the internet. And that's what people were doing because this thing got so big. And they are the cause of that. That's what happened because they blew it up online. They made something that was so small into this fake narrative because they hate Gabbie Hanna. Like, can you imagine being this family and seeing your daughter all over drama channels, her picture all over drama channels, and them making it into a big deal? It just blows my mind how they just don't have any, they just don't care about anybody but themselves. This is so gross to me. And none of, like, there's only one person that I know that has apologized publicly on their channel. I'll play that video. It's ready to glare. And Dustin Dailey put a half-ass apology buried in a thread that he penned, deflecting attention onto Gabbie. I don't get it. Because it's not, the thing about it is like Gabbie did nothing wrong in this situation. She did nothing wrong. It could have been quietly edited out of the video and everything else. But they blew it up into something so ridiculous. It's just heartless, man. It's heartless. It's no empathy for the family or anything else. And the other thing that blows my mind, and Nicholas, I don't know what his last name is. Starts with a D. I think it's Diorio or something like that. He put out a tweet and he made a really good point. You know, channels all over the internet were picking up this story on YouTube, and they were telling the story of this girl and profiting off of it and everything else. But Gabbie Hanna, you know, does an e-girl video and comes across her photo and compliments her t-shirt, and she gets ripped apart, and she's the one that's exploiting this girl. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Hang on, I'm trying to, there we go.
Just from you guys talking about it and exploiting her in that way. I did the right thing. I went in silently and tried to hide it and blur it to calm people down over it quietly, because this should have never been news. Did you donate any of the money you made on those videos to the foundation that I have put out publicly, that I've called you to donate to?
And see, after all this happened, Gabbie was sharing like the foundation that they had set up for Bianca. That's in my description box along with the petition. She shared all of this. She apologized. She linked it in her apology video. Like, Gabbie looks so broken in that video, because could you imagine having the whole internet gang up on you for something that was really a simple mistake and wasn't even that big of a deal? it's just crazy. It's crazy she lost thousands, hundreds of thousands of subscribers over it. And it's crazy that she lost a record deal and sponsors over it because she complimented somebody's t-shirt and didn't realize what had happened to that person because it was buried in an article that wasn't even about what happened to her.
It's fine. Nobody can take your money from you. You earn that money. You do whatever you want. But you need to apologize to Bianca's mother. And I know that I will never get an apology from you for what you did to me, for gaslighting me, for making me the scapegoat to your disgusting exploitation. I know I will never get that, and that is okay. Share the petition to enact laws so that this can never happen again with your audience. Hold yourself accountable to the same standards that you hold everybody else. What they did was evil and they profited off of it, and then they're posting about their Teslas. Angelika Oles, you started this thing. You absolutely, above all, need to take accountability for that. Apologize to the family. They're deeply hurt and we're deeply affected, and we're faced with the images of their daughter's dead body because of you and the campaign that you spearheaded. Apologize. Send this petition to your followers. Dustin Dailey, The Viewer's Voice, Repzilla, Anna Oop, Spill Sesh, all the rest of you who are too cowardly to put your face behind your name, you need to issue an apology. You need to issue a retraction. You need to share this petition with your audience and let them know that what you did is not okay, but that they can help ensure that it will never happen again. Or you can also admit that you actually don't hold yourself to the same standards that you hold everybody else to, and that you don't actually care about Bianca, and you don't care about Bianca's family because you started a campaign that hurt her tremendously, and then you never apologized, you never donated the money, you never helped share the petition that could actually help her family and future families who have to go through something this horrible. Okay.
Everything she said is facts. I mean, straight up facts, man. It's how I feel about these channels all the time. Because I see such ridiculous stories that go around about so many creators. And it's ridiculous. They will take the littlest thing, twist it, profit off of it. And if they make a mistake over it, or if somebody points it out, they freaking attack you. Or they deflect and everything else. It's fucking ridiculous because they criticize the hell out of people for the same stuff that they are doing. And what did they do after this video was posted? They deflected. They took, you know what? Gabbie's actually trying to do something good here, especially by sharing the petition, sharing the scholarship fund that they had set up for her and everything else. And what all these channels did is they twisted it back to Jessie Smiles. And the thing about it is that this series is a series of her addressing everything. So she's going to get to the Jessie Smiles situation if people would just let her fucking talk. But nobody wants to hear what she has to say because it isn't actually about Gabbie Hanna owning up to her mistakes or any of that. It's not. They don't want to hear what she has to say. They don't want to hold her. They don't want her to hold herself accountable for anything because they don't make money off of it. Period. She got thousands of signatures on that petition yesterday. But because they're deflecting and making other things trend, it took attention off of the good that she was actually trying to do. Because you know what? They're the ones that are under heat right now because they fucked up.
Calm now. For a second, I thought about should I try to do that again, but more chill? And I'm just done doing that. I'd rather live like this. Everybody says they want authentic and genuine. This is authentic and genuine. I'm fucking mad and I'm hurt. I hate fucking seeing injustice, dude. Oh, hi, Freddie. Come on, get up here. He knows when I'm anxious and he follows me around when he starts meowing at me like that. I'm okay, bud. What a horrible fucking thing that they've been through. And it was just so fucking trivialized as a way to hurt me. That's exactly what it is. You use Bianca Devins as a way to hurt me. And it makes me so angry for her family and for Bianca and also for me. Because that's
exactly what they did. They used this poor girl to hurt Gabbie Hanna because they hate Gabbie Hanna that much. They didn't think about the family or anything when they were uploading their videos. They thought they were, coming in with their capes and defending this girl, but they weren't. And they knew they weren't. They knew they did not, because they don't care, because all they want to do is bring Gabbie Hanna down. It's just so stupid. So stupid.
It's happened like time and time again, and I've let it and I've allowed it because I'm just like sitting back like, yeah, fine. I'll apologize for exploiting the murder of a child if it will make you guys leave them the fuck alone. And then when I finally oh God, it's just like my heart's pounding, dude. And this is the shit that I've been holding in, and it's just like, it's not good for my mental health. And like, if this is going to affect my channel in a way that like is negative, I guess. I mean, it's been negative for a while. Everything's like a digital tombstone, right? I feel like living with the idea of allowing all of these like horrible fucking lies by horrible fucking people, like the level of selfishness and egocentricity. How did they manipulate so many people into seeing so many situations that weren't real? Like specifically that one. I think that one was like a huge breaking point for me mentally, because like I couldn't understand how so many people looked at that situation and said, yeah, do you remember when you exploit, like, dude, that shit hits me so deep. Like I can feel this like all the way down my throat and into my stomach right now. Every time I see a comment that says, remember when you exploited Bianca Devins? Like, what the fuck, dude?
I mean, could you imagine like seeing that for an entire year? Because people still believe that she actually exploited this girl. I mean, you can just look at comment sections right now and they still believe that she exploited this girl, even though the family has uploaded a video and has said that Gabbie did nothing wrong. And even explaining the situation, showing receipts on the situation, people just don't want to see the truth for what it is. It's weird. They're so brainwashed by these channels. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand how a normal person can look at this situation and still like say, yep, Gabbie Hanna was wrong in this situation. Like, I don't really give a shit what she has done outside of this at all, because I'm focusing on this situation and I feel so bad for Bianca's family for having to go through that while they're already dealing with enough. It's just, this is a prime example of them going way, way too far. It just blows my mind, because if it was anybody else besides Gabbie Hanna that accidentally did that, nobody would make a video on it. Nobody would make a video on it because they wouldn't care. It's just messed up to me.
Dude, because I'm a manipulative, sociopathic monster. And I'm not allowed to be angry about that. I'm not allowed to talk about that. Fuck that, dude. This is my fucking life.
And it's messed up that she gets criticized for even trying to defend herself in these situations. I'm sure there are situations that drama channels got right about Gabbie Hanna. Like I said, I don't know her full history of everything, but so far what I'm seeing in this series, a lot of it is bullshit. And I can't even imagine a situation like this, just looking at Gabbie and what she probably went through in this situation. I can't even imagine what it did to her mentally. These people are still human beings. And you could only hear that you're a terrible person so many times. I could never deal with the amount of hate that these people get. Like, I couldn't. I don't know how they deal with it. I really don't. It makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me physically sick when I see people just ganging up on somebody over everything. They can't do anything right. It's because these channels create these toxic environments. They don't want these people to actually make changes because it doesn't benefit them. They want to create these hate mobs and they want to keep it going.
And how are you supposed to respond to that? Like, that's what trips me up, is like, you responded the wrong way. What would have been the right way to respond to that situation? First of all, it didn't fucking happen. So sorry for exploiting a murdered teenager. I can't say that because it's not real. And then when you try to give context to the shit you're being accused of, dude, that was so Angelika fucking Oles. You know what? After I put out that video and people saw it for what it was, because like the response that the apology video was pretty overwhelming, that people were like, this was fucked up. Like, this did not make any sense. How did you guys twist it into that? And that was the overwhelming response. And even the drama channels who spearheaded the campaign, probably in realizing that what they did was actually pretty fucked up because they saw how broken I was. Like, look at her. It looks like she's been crying for days. I watched this video after I watched this chapter 2 yesterday, and I watched this video of Gabbie. And it's sad. It's sad what she went through over a false lie. It is a lie. She doesn't look good at all. I can't imagine what she went through during this time. Over something that's not even real. my fucking face in that video, dude. Look how broken I am in that video. And they realized, okay, maybe we took this one a little too far, guys. Even they were like, proud of her for doing this. Where's your apology? Spill Sesh? Ashley Kyle? I don't even know your fucking names. I literally had to text my friend and I was like, hey, can you get me like a short list of people who talked about this? Like the only one I really remember is Angelika because she started it. And then after I put out that fucking thing, it was like, ruin my birthday, ruin my Valentine's Day, ruin Peyton's birthday. Like you guys literally took away an amazing month for me. Then you picked a fight about the tags because
and look at this. So Gabbie uploaded that apology video to Bianca's family. And they defend, the drama channels, they all uploaded videos saying, good for Gabbie, you did the right thing, blah, 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 blah. So the tags in Gabbie's apology video, she had tagged the drama channels that started this shit. And I swear to God, after the last 24 hours of looking at tweets from Angelika Oles, she's a narcissist, man. She cannot admit when she is wrong for nothing. I have never seen someone so cold about a situation. It just pisses me off. Deflecting onto other things to keep herself out of, the hate. It's ridiculous. Aisha, thank you so much. That is so generous. Thank you. And if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologize, but thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that. Very nice of you. But Angelika Oles, man, I've just kind of noticed like over the past few months, every time anybody calls her out on something, she blasts. She's kind of like, she reminds me a lot of Dustin Dailey. But anyways, back to the tags. Because Gabbie put the tags in her video, Angelika put this tweet out. In today's video, I defended Gabbie Hanna because of her apology. And while looking for a thumbnail, I came across the tag she put in that apology. I regret being nice now because she tagged the drama channels. It's like if they get the tiniest bit of criticism, you're their enemy automatically. And you know what? Before that family uploaded that video, they actually commented on Gabbie's apology video, and the mother even said that Gabbie Hanna did nothing wrong. So they had to see the pinned comment on that video too. And then the family uploaded the video. I'd be interested to see when this tweet was put out because this was put on February 14th. We'll have to look at the date that the family uploaded the video about the drama channels. But it's just like, because she put tags, you regret being nice to her when you're the ones that started this whole thing. It's just bullshit.
I tagged you, you narcissistic bitch. It's about the algorithm. It's not.
And Nick uploaded a video. Gabbie Hanna blames drama channels for backlash when the fucking family says that they were hurt by the drama channels. And then Ashley Kyle, wow, y'all, I feel played. Gabbie Hanna has enough subs. She didn't need to use tags except for maybe I'm sorry, apology, etc. What the fuck did she tag all of us for? Except to be spiteful. Like, what the fuck was she thinking? It's not drama. Remember, Gabbie? It's like no accountability from these people whatsoever. Whatsoever. And, you know, like, I've always really liked Nick Snyder. Like, I've always liked his channel. I always liked what he had to say about certain situations. I don't agree with Nick on everything, but his behavior in the past 24 hours, I'm so, like, disgusted by it. It's like he's not even, and maybe I just overlooked it all this time, but I've probably watched him off and on for probably a couple years. I've been watching him ever since like By Sister, and he always had like a logical stance on everything. He always looked at situations logically. I've never watched his Gabbie Hanna videos because, quite frankly, I didn't even really know who Gabbie Hanna was until about a year ago. But the way he has acted in this situation, like, I'm so disappointed, like, so disappointed, because his response to this video was attacking Gabbie. He put a comment in her comment section. She ended up pinning the comment. He ended up deleting the comment, and I'll get to that in a little bit here. But it was just straight up attacking her. No accountability whatsoever from any of these people. And the family even said that they were hurt by the drama channels, but it's still Gabbie Hanna's fault for some reason. It's disrespecting the family. And that's low. That's like one of the lowest of the low that you can fucking do.
Fucking about, actually it is about you. Put out this apology for something I shouldn't have fucking apologized for. You should have, and we're still waiting. So is Kim Devins, so is Olivia Devins. Everyone's waiting for your apology, Angelika. And Camp Spill Session. I don't know, you all have the same fucking name. You all owe Kim Devins, Olivia Devins an apology. Oh God. I'm glad I'm finally saying this shit, because it's a lot of internalized anger because I have not like fully processed or defended myself. And like, I always said I wasn't going to defend myself because I always believed that the truth would come to the surface and that I wouldn't have to say it. And I've waited for a really long time for people to just fucking see the truth of it, because anybody can look at that and see exactly what it is, which is a bunch of tabloids creating false stories for fucking money at the expense of a woman. That is what is fucking happening in these situations. And I'm done just like staying silent. I don't want to spend my whole life like this because of this shit, because of the false reputation that's out there about me. That's why I fucking trend on Twitter for being an ableist against neurodivergent people, even though I'm neurodivergent. The irony is literally fucking like palpable. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying cancel culture. Oh God, like people just put words in my mouth all the time. I tweeted something like, what 2007 did to Britney Spears is what we call cancel culture today. It's attacking somebody relentlessly with tabloids and lies, mostly towards women, and ruining their fucking life, and they can't do anything about it. And I wasn't even fucking referencing myself. I was talking about all the other shit that was going on with women in the media right now. I didn't even say anything about myself. Like, that's your own fucking projection.
That's the thing, too. She put out that tweet saying that what happened to Britney Spears in 2007 cancel culture is what cancel culture is today. And I mean, it really is, because she was plastered all over tabloids, false stories, that sort of thing. And it is. It's 2007's version of cancel culture, because there was no internet like there is today back then. when Britney Spears went through all of that. She didn't even compare herself to Britney Spears. She didn't even say anything about being like Britney Spears. That tweet was nowhere. Where'd it go? I'm going to read it. What happened to Britney Spears was 2007's version of cancel culture. Think about that the next time you hop on a hate train. And it's true. It's true. And all the channels twisted it into Gabbie Hanna was comparing herself to Britney Spears. And this is funny because, like, I did a live stream the other day on Trisha Paytas, and Trisha Paytas has been comparing herself to Britney Spears in all of her million uploads about Britney Spears. But do you see one drama channel uploading a video on Trisha Paytas comparing herself to Britney Spears? Did you see one drama channel upload a video when she was on her podcast, Frenemies, talking about how great of a guy Jamie Spears is? No, because they like her. She's got all of them in her back pocket. They're not going to talk against her. They don't hold everybody to the same standards at all. If you are on their bad side, you better get ready for a war because they're going to rip you apart. And that's just how it is. It's not about holding creators accountable or anything like that. It's just who they hate, who gets the clicks, and who's not their friend. Period. They twist things into ridiculous stories. It's so stupid. It's the same thing with Addison Rae. When Trisha Paytas attacked Addison Rae for saying, like, she empathized for what Britney went through, they twisted that into Addison Rae was comparing herself to Britney Spears. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Jeez. But I'm going to switch up. That's pretty much all she says in this video. I wanted to go to that tweet because they made a big deal out of that tweet as well. And, you know, like I said again, you guys, like, Gabbie has made mistakes. I'm sure she's made plenty of mistakes. But it's like, look at this situation as a whole and look at it for what it is. There was a family hurt by this, a family that was grieving, that was massively hurt by drama channels. They have gotten up on camera and said that these drama channels hurt them. This isn't about Gabbie Hanna right now. It's about this family and what these drama channels did to them. I empathize with Gabbie for what she went through in this situation. I really do, but I feel more bad for the family. Because it's just not true. Like, this whole story was false. And, like, I see comments like, but it doesn't change the fact Gabbie is trash. Has she apologized to Jessie? But didn't you hear she's uploading a series and is going to address everything? So why don't you give her a chance to respond? And why aren't you feeling bad for this family? You don't have to like Gabbie Hanna. Look at the situation for what it is. Because all y'all deflecting onto Jessie and everything else under the sun, it's taken away from what these people did to a family that was fucking grieving. It's disgusting. Yeah, she is. She has put in the first video she uploaded, she said, everything that you want to be addressed will be addressed in this series, including the Jessie stuff. But nobody gives her a chance to talk. Like, give her a chance to talk. Give her a chance to upload every single video and then make your opinions about it. Because she has apologized to Jessie publicly. I've seen videos of her apologizing to Jessie publicly. But because there was a phone call leaked right before she uploaded this series, which I think was done on purpose, because there's been a lot of stuff online that has been coming out before this series was uploaded, because I think that they were trying to prevent her from uploading the series because they know what was going to be in it. It's she should just make one video and stop lying. How is she supposed to make one video about all the stuff that she has been getting publicly bashed for the past 2 years? Seriously. She was making this series before that phone call got leaked. She has an order that she's uploading it in, so just let her talk. Just let her talk or ignore her. She's an attention seeker, but she hardly responds to any of these situations. Like, you're a prime example of cancel culture, man. Like, it doesn't matter what anybody does. Nope. It don't matter what they do. You're always going to be against them. You're always going to say, well, they did this, or they still haven't done this, or, you know, whatever. Nothing's ever good enough. Nothing's ever good enough. It's just like the David Dobrik situation when he was real and raw and uploaded an apology video that everybody was asking for. The whole internet was asking for. Once he did that, it wasn't good enough, or he was fake crying, or he doesn't mean it. Nothing's ever good enough for the cancel culture mob. It's just not. They want to hate on people. They're going to continue to hate on people. And it's like, God damn, these are people. Could you go through what Gabbie Hanna has gone through? Could you go through what David Dobrik has gone through? Could you go through what a quarter of what all these people that are canceled month to month go through? No, you couldn't. You couldn't handle it. Funny you say that because you act the same about Tati. How do I act the same about Tati? Am I constantly on my channel bashing Tati? No. Am I constantly deflecting and saying, well, she did this and this and this? No. When she put out her video, I didn't even really say anything bad about her. I don't think she took proper accountability, but I'm not bashing her every second and deflecting back to all of her mistakes. You don't hear me do that. I don't attack Tati. I've agreed with Tati a lot on my channel. If you watch my videos, I've agreed with her a lot because I try to be unbiased. There's a thing called unbiased, and I don't hold everything against people because that's just not the way I'm built. It's just ridiculous, man. This situation has it's just a prime example of how bad the internet has gotten. And how these people are behaving right now is just disgusting to me. Like, if I did this a year ago, if I was one of the ones that uploaded a video and blamed Gabbie Hanna for something that she didn't do, I would feel awful. My first thing would have been get on camera and apologize to that family. And I would probably apologize to Gabbie Hanna too, even if I hated her, because I have empathy for people. Is Tati really friends with James? I have no idea if Tati's friends with James. I have no idea. We're going to switch to Twitter. We are going to focus on Angelika Oles first. And you know what? I'm not going to stop talking about these channels now because I'm pissed. I'm pissed they have made this internet so freaking toxic. Like, YouTube is just not what it used to be. It's not. It used to be like just fun gossip, you know, stuff that wasn't even that big of a deal. But it's all about like deplatforming these people and everything else, and obsessively making video after video after video after video, and just being straight up hateful. Like, damn, I don't even know how these people can look at themselves in the mirror. I really don't. I just don't get it. Like, I feel so bad for this family. I feel so bad. And I didn't even upload a video during this time. Like, it's terrible. Even when I hate people, like, I still, like, if I'm wrong in a situation, I'm going to say I'm wrong. I'm going to say, yep, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Because I have a conscience. And I feel empathy for people, even people I don't like. I feel bad. That's just how I am. So after this video was uploaded, Angelika, this blows my mind, what she said. So Angelika, the original video that Angelika put out about this situation is still up on her channel. She's still profiting off of it. Even when the family uploaded their video, these drama channels didn't take their videos down. Even though they said, hey, we're hurt by these drama channels. They kept their videos up and they blamed Gabbie Hanna for what they did. So Angelika said, I never used Bianca's name for clout, not in my title, not in my thumbnail, not in my tags. I reported on a story that many people sent in. No one from the family reached out to ask for an apology. Did you guys hear that? No one from the family reached out to ask for an apology. Are you serious, Angelika? You expect that family to personally DM you and say, hey, I deserve an apology from you. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I'm sorry. I would think the video they uploaded was enough to show that you hurt them. So she went on to say, so my assumption was that they didn't want one and they didn't want to continue dragging this on. So your assumption, that was your assumption, even though it's literally up on the channel that you hurt them. The decent human thing to do, if you felt any emotions for anyone but yourself, would be to reach out to the family and privately apologize. But apparently you didn't do that. No one was asking you to upload a video a year ago. But because none of you reached out to the family and apologized to them, they are asking for public apologies now. And good for them. It's stupid. When you hurt someone, nobody says, I deserve an apology. It's just common, decent human, being a decent human being is to recognize your mistakes and say, hey, I fucked up. I'm really sorry. I don't know how these people did not feel bad in this situation at all. She went on to say, not sure why I'm the main topic of the video when there are drama channels that actually put her face into thumbnails. Oh, wait, because it's Gabbie's agenda. Oh, wait, because it's Gabbie. Oh, wait, it's because Gabbie has an agenda. Angelika, you were the first one to upload a video on it. You were the first drama channel to upload a video, and you were acting like a smartass saying that you're going to continue holding her accountable for her mistakes. That's what you said in the video. When you're the first one to start this shitstorm, yeah, you're responsible because you started the shitstorm. Common sense. But the thing about it is she had Bianca's, she said the name in the video, she showed her picture in the video, and she uploaded a second video that had her name in the thumbnail. But it's not like about using her for clout. It's about using this poor girl as a way to hurt Gabbie Hanna because they hate her. And it ultimately hurt a family. Yeah, they succeeded in hurting Gabbie, but it hurt a family that was grieving for the loss of their child. That's what it boils down to. But they can't see past any of this because they're too much, they don't think they do anything wrong. They are the biggest hypocrites on YouTube. They sit up on their pedestals. They criticize others for the same shit that they do. And when something's turned on them, they don't take any accountability whatsoever. And this is a prime example. And the thing with Angelika, she's retweeting all of this stuff. Like Ready to Glare said, all I'm going to say is an alleged family friend. Okay, this is an alleged family friend of Bianca messaged me the time the news was coming out and told me the family didn't want videos, so I didn't film one. The only time I mentioned the Devons was when I critiqued another creator for being irresponsible. So Angelika retweeted this. An alleged family friend told them that. So I guess that makes it true. Is that right, you guys? An alleged family friend told you this, so I guess that makes it true. But you still could have reached out privately and said you were sorry, but nobody did that. So yeah. And then people were calling her out on her bullshit, and she was doing the normal stuff. Bo Blacks called her out and did a screenshot of Angelika's video where she did put her name, and she did say the name in her video. And she said, "Why would you try to twist a tweet that everyone can see? I didn't say I didn't use her name at all. I said not for clout, not in my thumbnail, title, or tags." But you still use this girl as a way to hurt Gabbie Hanna. That's the point of it. It's not about clout. It's about you use Gabbie Hanna and this girl. You use this girl to hurt Gabbie Hanna for money and clicks. That's what it boils down to. And the thing about it is like Angelika, she's retweeting all this stuff. Ready to Glare's putting all this stuff out on her Twitter, but she's just retweeting it. She's not like personally typing up something on her Twitter and linking the petition and linking the fundraiser or any of that. She's just retweeting this stuff. That way she don't have to publicly say it. I swear, she's a narcissist, man. And then get this, you guys. This is the thing that gets me, okay? During all of this, Gabbie uploaded this video, like her initial video, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Jessie said nothing. Jessie said absolutely nothing when this was uploaded. In the height of all these drama channels getting all this heat about this family, Jessie decides to tweet out this. And this to me seems so calculated to take focus off of what they did to Bianca and her family. So Jessie tweets out that she doesn't want Gabbie to use her photo and her video, and that she just wishes that Gabbie wouldn't say anything about her. This photo right here is a phone call that Jessie leaked herself. I don't get this shit. You can't make this shit up, you guys. Like, this is crazy. She leaked this online herself. Like, if you don't want your crying face all over the internet, why would you leak it on the internet? And why would you address this and take attention off of what Gabbie is actually trying to do for this family? Why would you do that? You're taking attention off of a victim's family. It's just gross to me. So they're all like deflecting with apologize to Jessie Smiles. Like it was trending on Twitter last night and everything else. Like Gabbie got 2,000 signatures on that petition. She probably could have got more if these people weren't deflecting off of a family that lost their kid. That had to see pictures of their kid all over the internet. Like how do you not have like any empathy for that? I just don't understand it. How do you not see that situation for what it is? How do you take attention off of that? Off of trying to get signatures on a petition to stop that from happening to somebody else? Yeah, I'm gonna watch Ready to Glare's 60 Girl. We're gonna get to that. I was actually surprised she did that. And I think she's literally the only one that did that. But yeah, so Angelika is just trying to bury all of this on her Twitter, like literally retweeting everything in this, everywhere, just trying to bury what she did, take the heat off of her, because it's all about deflection, you guys. I mean, look at her timeline. It's all Gabbie Hanna. It's all Gabbie Hanna. It's crazy to me. What is this? These channels had absolutely no way of knowing the mother was okay with Gabbie's video. What? Gabbie didn't even know the mother was okay with Gabbie's video until she reached out after getting tons of backlash. We can't see the future to know that. You know that what she did wasn't even that big of a deal, you guys. You guys twisted it into a big deal because you hate her that much. You use this poor girl. That's the facts of it. And even after the family uploaded and commented on Gabbie's video, y'all did nothing. So that is a stupid, stupid tweet. And then you got, what's her name? Petty Page. Like, I don't think Petty Page was involved in all of this. And she's like, you know, coming in with her cape like she always does when her buddies are in trouble. I mean, these people are just such fucking hypocrites, you guys. Like, I just can't deal. I know I'm probably going to get hate on this video. I don't really care. I'm just so tired of the messed up stuff going on the internet, and everybody just turns a blind eye to it. Because this shit is not okay. So, Bo Blacks, which is another channel here on YouTube, after Angelika said, I never said that I didn't mention her name in my video, Bo Blacks ended up, where's it at? There it is. Screenshotted one of her thumbnails where she had her name in the title. And of course, Angelika responds to this. Out of everything, this is what she's responding to. And she ended up blurring the images on YouTube. She still has the videos up, profiting off of them and everything else. But she goes, it has come to my attention that I did have Bianca's name in my thumbnail. This was not for clout or attention. No, you just used the poor girl as a weapon, because that's what you guys did. You used her as a weapon. But I can see how it can be used in that way. So both have been blurred. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. Still hasn't apologized in any way. This girl has not apologized, you guys. She has not apologized at all. It's just been, and there she is with her fucking car. It's just been deflection and damage control. And that's about it. No apology at all. Who cares about the family that they hurt? Apparently. These people blow my mind. They blow my mind. You all seen what happened to Creepshow Art, you guys. These people have skeletons too. They do. People that are like this, that are the biggest hypocrites and do not own up to any of their mistakes, they're usually the worst ones. I'm sure all of them have skeletons in their closet. It makes me so mad because they just sit on their high horse thinking, acting like they do no wrong, criticizing the fuck out of everybody on the internet. And, you know, they bring in their blood money off of false lies and slander and harassment of so many creators on this platform. And it pisses me off so bad, you guys. And they hurt people. They freaking hurt people and they don't care. Dustin Dailey, man, this guy. Okay, so he put out this. He pinned this tweet, okay? He said, and this is all deflection back onto Gabbie, taking, I'll say this right now before I read this. If a YouTuber like Gabbie or Shane Dawson or Jeffree Star or David Dobrik, whoever is massively hated right now, if any of those people ever said something like this for a mistake that they made, people would tear them apart. I'll just say that right now. They would tear them apart, because when you deflect onto something else and don't own up to your mistakes, people get mad. And these drama channels criticize the hell out of people for doing this exact same thing. He said, I truly want to know why Gabbie is making something that it is not. No drama channel in history ever would show those pictures. And he's talking about the pictures that her killer put online. And the thing about it is what I said at the beginning of the stream. It's not about you guys personally taking the pictures and sending them or plastering them on your channel. It's when you create a circus like this, the weirdos come out of the woodwork and they end up harassing the people that you're talking about, including the family that you're sticking up for, that you're supposedly sticking up for because Gabbie Hanna did them wrong. It's not about you personally doing it. It's the hate mob that you are creating and hurting other people, because it happens all the time. They go to people's children. They harass them on social media. I mean, people take things way too far, way too far. There's a lot of weird people that will do this sort of shit. So he goes, she's making it seem as if drama channels put the pictures that drama channels put the pictures that are talked about in this petition in our videos that never happened ever. And they know what hate mobs do. They know what links people go to. You're responsible for that shit happening. You're responsible for all the hate that is online right now. Like, you guys create so much hate online. And then he goes on to say, she's absolutely weaponizing this to smear myself and others, making claims that we did things when in reality, this is Gabbie framing the situation to benefit her yet again, to make herself into some hero when she's not. If you cannot see that, I cannot help you. What an arrogant. The arrogance, I swear to God. Then he goes on to say, however, being from a family that has had someone horrifically taken from us, I do understand that even mentioning the situation can be triggering, even with it being explained to give context to the situation in a delicate way. So to Bianca's family, I sincerely, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm so bad. I sincerely apologize for any role my video may have played in upsetting or contributing to the horrible situation your family has endured. I'm incredibly sorry for your loss. So not only did he deflected onto Gabbie, and he tried to make it look like that he really played no part in this entire situation. That's what this thread is. So the apology means nothing, because he's completely ignoring what the family actually said. It just really, really pisses me off. Like, hang on a second. I want to go to this video really quick, because I want to play it one more time. The family. Bear with me a second, you guys. So if they actually would like about that, I don't know what happened. Like, it totally disconnected on me. Okay. I just wanted to play this one more time to make it crystal clear. Because, you know, they literally, like, by deflecting towards Gabbie and everything else and deflecting onto other things, do you guys understand, like, how disrespectful they are being to this family right now? It is so disrespectful, and it's evil. It really is. It's evil.
Sure. No one should be offended. No one should be, all these drama channels that are, you know, using Bianca for clout. It's absolutely ridiculous because that's all you're doing.
We are offended about, and you guys also should be.
Yeah.
Not about Gabbie Hanna complimenting your shirt.
Yeah. Gabbie wasn't using Bianca for clout like all these drama channels now want to turn it into something that it's not. She didn't do anything wrong. And even though she didn't do anything wrong, because so many people were offended, she did reach out to me and Olivia and apologize. And we told her there's no reason for an apology because we don't see that you did anything wrong. We were absolutely not offended.
And I thought she continued to post a 15-minute video about how she is sorry, which she did not at all have to do.
Exactly. So we think what you guys should be offended by is, number one, these people using this simple Google search and bring up Bianca's picture is now other people want to bring about drama and use Bianca's death for clout. And let's also be offended by the fact that, you know, when Bianca passed, these social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram allowed people to exploit Bianca's death by uploading these horrifically graphic pictures of her and spread them around. They were constantly uploaded and shared, and they were all over Instagram and Facebook. And when they were being reported, we were told they weren't going against community standards. This is absolutely ridiculous.
So that petition is to help prevent that from happening to another family. So the petition that's being spread around is actually something that would do a lot of good for people, and nobody would have to go through this if their son or daughter or loved one ever had to go through something like this, like they went through. And straight from their mouths, the drama channels are the ones that hurt them. Exactly, future families. Straight from the family, the drama channels are the one that hurt them. So why is everybody ignoring the family's words? I don't understand that. The petition is linked in my description box, Indigo. So yeah, if anybody wants to sign the petition, it's linked in my description box, along with the scholarship fund that they have in Bianca's name is linked in my description box. So I ended up donating to the petition to get more signatures on it yesterday. But yeah, share it around so that they can get more signatures on it. I think they're getting close to getting like their goal for it. But I don't understand how you can actually watch a video by the family and not be enraged by what these channels did, or deflect back onto Gabbie's past behavior or whatever. Like, I don't get that. Like, two situations can be true at the same time. You know, if Gabbie did something that everybody is completely disappointed in her, that can be true. And this situation can be true as well, that she did nothing wrong in this situation and that a family was hurt. Two things can be true at the same time. I just don't understand people. I really don't. The other thing I just want to show you guys real quick before we go back to Twitter and the drama channels, I want to show you what Gabbie actually pulled up that day on her video. So what she did was she searched, what is an e-girl? And she pulled up this article right here. It's called What is an E-Girl? Oh, wait, no, it's not that one. Which one was it? I know it was on there. Oh, it was this one. It was the one at the top. So this, oh, come on. I hate ads that pop up on stuff. Okay. So this was the article. It was about e-girls and e-boys. It was nothing about what happened to this girl at all. It was an article that showed a bunch of pictures from different people on social media and like said a little bit about each picture. And there was a small, I'm not going to scroll to her picture, but there was like a small sentence, probably about that long, that showed what happened, like that explained what happened to this person. That was it. Out of this whole huge article, people were coming for her because she missed that one little sentence. This is nothing about the girl. This is not anything about what happened to her at all. It is an article about e-girls and e-boys. It's something that was easily missed. I probably would have missed it, you guys, like scrolling through pictures, just look, because she was just looking at pictures. So it was something that anybody could have missed. It was an honest mistake, period. That's why the whole thing blows my mind even more, because the article wasn't even about Bianca. Anyways, so let's go back to Twitter. Let's go back to Twitter. But yeah, I'm tired of these channels like bullying people. I'm tired of these channels not taking any accountability. I'm just tired of it. It would be a different story if this stuff was done in a healthy way. If this stuff was, if they actually researched and presented people with facts and everything else. It would be a different story if they conducted themselves in a completely different way, but they don't. They don't care about the facts. They don't care about the truth of anything. And if they make mistakes, they don't own up to their own mistakes. And more people need to start speaking against these drama channels, because they are becoming a very huge problem on YouTube. And it's going to create a tragedy. It really is. I can't even imagine going through what these creators have gone through. And nobody deserves the internet ganging up on them like this. Nobody deserves that, especially over a video where you compliment somebody's shirt. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm just sick of it. I'm just so sick of it. Oh my God. Did he really put this on here? Her family never said that it was you guys who were responsible for those pics. Oh my God. Oh my God. They were talking about how the pictures got online and how they were having a hard time getting them taken down. But the family told Gabbie Hanna that people were sending pictures of her during the height of all of this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, he's really trying hard to deflect from the, like, why didn't he put the clip of the family saying that they were deeply hurt by the drama channels? But no, they have to put this clip on here. He's unbelievable. Dustin Dailey's unbelievable, man. Like, unbelievable. Dude, you know what? And he supports people like Trisha Paytas. Like, he was, and like, he was sharing her music on his Twitter. He was saying how much he loved her and everything else. And it blows my mind, because like, she has abused her boyfriends. She has committed crimes. She has held her boyfriends against their will. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And he's like retweeting stuff that's against Gabbie Hanna. And then you got Peter Mon, you know, deflecting for them. All the drama channels. You guys, you can really tell what, like, who's in with who, because all these channels, they work together to sway public opinion on something. That's why it's so hard to stand up against them. Even if you're a creator like Gabbie Hanna that has 5 million subscribers, when they are all out tweeting and uploading videos, it's very hard to sway public opinion away from what they are saying, because they have created such a toxic audience that they are freaking brainwashing at this point. Like, they're lying to you guys. Like, you don't understand that. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about the facts. They are only going to do what benefits them, and they will turn against you if you give them any criticism whatsoever. If you call them out on anything, they attack you. I have seen Dustin attacking people on his comment section over calling him out for stuff that he's getting wrong. He's attacked me for telling him that he got something wrong. I got called a bitch, and he told me to eat his ass and everything else. Like, they can't handle when somebody tells them that they're wrong, because they don't think that they're ever wrong. I don't get it. And then you got, see, I just don't understand these people. So he found his tweet. He put all that effort into finding a tweet from 2020 instead of just like flat out apologizing to the family. Hey, I shouldn't have done this. I'm sorry. I was wrong in this situation. That's all you have to say. But he found a tweet for him giving Gabbie Hanna a pat on the back for making the video. She should have never, the point of it is she should have never have had to make the apology video in the first place, because she didn't do anything wrong. She put that in the video, though. What did she put in the video? Are you talking about Gabbie? She was referencing an article, you guys. I literally just pulled up the article, Stacy. She was in an article about e-girls and e-boys. That's what the article. The article was about e-girls. It wasn't about her death. The tweet. Oh, she put his tweet in her video. Sorry, I'm just like on edge. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just on edge because I've seen so many people still blaming Gabbie for the situation, and I don't understand how anybody could say that she was exploiting this girl. I really don't. Sorry, Stacy. Yeah, she did put this in her video. You're right. We just saw it, and they can look up. Okay, sorry. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But yeah, it's just, they literally got apologized to Dusty Smiles trending yesterday. They could have done this 2 days ago and had Dusty Smiles trend, but no, they didn't. They did it when they were under heat for something. And it makes me mad what they did. It really does. It really, really does. It doesn't sit right with me that drama channels gave context to a situation and we're the bad guys, but Garbage Hammer. What? But Garbage Hammer can wait a year and rekindle a fire. Who's Garbage Hammer? Is he talking about? What? Is he talking about Gabbie Hanna? Is he calling her garbage? A tale of misconstrued allegations. The math isn't mathing. Why a year later is an apology being demanded and not in the original video uploaded about the subject matter? No one spoke of this past that point and hasn't until Gabbie a year later. Because she took full accountability for the situation and didn't say that you guys were in the wrong at all. She took accountability even though she felt like she didn't need to take accountability. And the family even told her not to take accountability for it. The family literally told her she did nothing wrong. And you know what, Dustin? The math doesn't add up because, you know, you put this video out on February 9th and that family uploaded a video on February 17th saying how much you hurt them after Gabbie's apology. Yeah, he's deflecting as much as he can. Hi, Smiley Mama. Hey, everyone else watching. I know I haven't said hi to you guys in a while. Hey, everyone coming in. The thing about it is they don't care about Jessie Smiles, you guys. They don't care about her. They don't care about whatever they think Gabbie did to her. I don't know the full story of that situation. I don't understand that situation, but I'm just going to tell you right now, they don't care about Jessie Smiles. They don't care about her. They're just using her as a pawn to deflect and to bring more hurt to the person that they don't like. Hi, Kat. How are you? It's fucked up, man. Well, y'all not me defending Gabbie against Trisha. Yet another thing that doesn't fit Gabbie's framing. Wow, he really... Look at this, you guys. He really was trying to... I heard this video is just... not good. He really trying to deflect from what these channels did. The fact of the matter is, these are the facts, you guys. Gabbie did nothing wrong. She pulled up an article about e-girls and e-boys and missed the part where the picture she was referencing, something terrible happened to her, which was an easy mistake because it was a very, very big article about e-girls and e-boys. She missed it. She complimented this person, and that was it. And these channels turned it into a false narrative. That's it. Period. Okay, so now we're going to go. The thing with Dustin, he can't ever, Dustin and Angelika, they remind me a lot of each other. They're very similar to each other. Every time I've ever seen anybody pointing anything out with Angelika, she literally attacks them, puts them on blast and everything else. Dustin does the exact same thing. He is horrible to people. He calls people bitches all the time. He degrades. I really don't think he likes women because every time I see him attack somebody, it's usually a woman. And that's just the way I see it. He's just not a nice person at all. All right, let's go to Nick Snyder. What's his... I'm going to say this again. Like, I've never seen Nick Snyder act like this. I really haven't. I'm very... And maybe, like I said, maybe I have just been not noticing it, but I have never seen him act like this. The way he was commenting on Gabbie's video, like the whole thread is gone now, or I would pull it up, but he was literally like being really mean to people in the thread, and he didn't even watch the video. He like just immediately started commenting on it, completely glossed over this family and everything else, just really being really disrespectful. And I'm just like, I don't understand why he's acting like this. I really don't, because he usually is very, like, from what I have seen, he's usually very logical in what he says, and he tries to see situations as a whole. I get that he hates Gabbie Hanna, but like, it's just fucked up to act like this. It really is. And I don't know if like Dustin is just rubbing off on him or what. It's just because I know they're like together. I just don't understand it. I really don't. I'm just really, really disappointed in Nick. Like, very disappointed in Nick. I don't know if he said anything on his Twitter. So he retweeted this. It's probably a video that's anti-Gabbie. Shocker. He did respond to a tweet I did. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. All right, I want to tell you guys something. Before this series came out, okay, there was a lot of stuff that I was noticing online. And the first time I really researched Gabbie, and like the first video I actually watched from her was the podcast with Trisha Paytas. I actually researched the Gabbie Hanna situation because I put it into my part 2 of my Trisha Paytas series that's up on my channel. And I couldn't believe how Trisha treated Gabbie. So before that point, before like all this stuff started coming out online about like Trisha saying, "Leave me alone, Gabbie, like you're scaring me, my mental health can't take it," that sort of thing. Before she started saying all of that recently, I had watched all the videos that she had put out about Gabbie in the past, and there's no videos of Gabbie like responding to them or anything. So I seen all of that before this whole thing started going on online. So when Trisha was online leaking voice memos saying they were never friends and saying like, "Gabbie, leave me alone," and everything else, like I knew it was all bullshit. And when I seen the drama channels backing her up, I knew something was going on. And then when Trisha like leaked those voice memos, then she put that other video that was like, "Gabbie Hanna, leave me alone." And she basically went on for 30 minutes saying that her mental health can't take it. But apparently, you know, her mental health is good enough to upload a 30-minute video about Gabbie Hanna. And then she went on to talk about her over and over again when Gabbie wasn't even saying a word after that video. So from that point, I was thinking, they don't want this series uploaded. They are trying to prevent this series from being uploaded. And they're trying to make her look like she's crazy. Gabbie, they're trying to make her look like she's crazy. They are basically trying to bully her into not uploading the series because I had a feeling they knew exactly what was in it. So when Nick left a comment on Gabbie's video, and this just kind of seals the deal for me as well. When Nick left his comments on Gabbie's video, I scrolled through them and I found this, and he said, because everybody was telling Nick he didn't watch the video. They're like, "You didn't even watch the video. The video's been posted for like 2 minutes and you're already commenting on the video." So he said, "People commenting under this, I know the video just came out. Fools. This has been whispered about behind the scenes for weeks, and the content is already expected." So these channels knew this was coming out. They know what the contents of each video is in this series. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, no YouTuber the size of Gabbie Hanna with a following like Gabbie Hanna has ever publicly spoke out against drama channels like this. Nobody has. They bully everybody into silence. No big YouTuber has done this before. At least from what I've seen, I've never seen anybody do it. So this comment to me speaks volumes to me. I think the phone call with being leaked online, because that phone call, I was just thinking, why the hell would you leak this online? Like, I don't understand why you would leak that phone call online. I know that Gabbie had mentioned Jessie in an article, But to me, that's not enough to leak a phone call like that online. Like that to me is like a very personal phone call. Like if I was in Gabbie's shoes, not Gabbie's shoes, if I was in Jessie's shoes, I would not want that phone call online. It just seems like everything has been strategically been put in place to scare her to not uploading the series. And them knowing about what's in the series just seals the deal for me. Like it goes to show the past month of them uploading all these videos and leaking things and trying to paint Gabbie as like a psychopath was a tactic to try to get her not to upload it. So I put out a tweet and I said, straight from the horse's mouth on this series, they all know what's in it. They all know what to expect, which is why they're deflecting and coming for her hard. Everything online has been strategically planned to scare her into not uploading the series. That speaks volumes to me. And Nick, and what's funny, I didn't tag Nick in this tweet. I didn't tag him or nothing in this tweet, but somehow he got a hold of it. And he said, or it's because it's a pattern with Gabbie. Same song and dance. Nice spin though. You literally admitted that you have known exactly what's in the series and it's been whispered behind the scenes. And you all have been leaking stuff online and ganging up on her and commenting on her videos. Like when Gabbie released like her You Ought to Know video, I was on that video yesterday and Nick left a comment on it, like bashing her, like basically just going and, trying to take a jab at her. It just speaks volumes to me that they know what's in the series. They're trying to spin things. They're trying to deflect from the situation, especially a situation like this. It's just messed up to me. It's messed up to me. And the thing about it is like they can upload hundreds of videos. Like if you Google Gabbie Hanna videos on YouTube, there are hundreds that come up. But Gabbie is a manipulator because she's trying to tell her side of every story that's been online about her. I don't understand why people can't respond to situations when they talk all day and bully and harass people all the time. Nick left 8 or 9 comments recently on her videos. Yeah. And the thing about it, what's funny, you guys, and I don't know when he deleted it. I don't know if it's because I posted this or not. But when I posted this, his thread on Gabbie's video was still up. It was a pinned comment on her video because she pinned it right after the video uploaded. But when I noticed that he responded to me, I went back to Gabbie's video and his whole comment was deleted. Which is interesting to me that he deleted that comment because he left it up for hours because it was up there for like, let me see. When did I screenshot that? I screenshot it 6 hours after he posted that comment. So why did he delete that thread, you guys? I just think it's funny. It's just weird to me that he would go do that after having it up for hours. I don't know. No, it's not pinned at all. It's not pinned at all. I'll go to it right now. I'll show you guys. Let me remove it. No, it's not there at all. He literally... Here, I'll just do this. He literally deleted it. Yeah, it's this one. So it was a pinned comment right here. It's not there anymore. But he left it up for 7 hours. That's what makes no sense. He left it up for 7 hours and was fighting with people in the comments for hours too. I don't know. Like, I really don't want to bash Nick or anything like that. I have liked him for a really long time. I'm extremely disappointed with him. I'm just disappointed. Like, very disappointed. Because I did not think he was like this at all. I really didn't. I've seen him get nasty towards people and people disagreeing with him, like, but he's never really gave me the vibe like Dustin has. Like, I don't know. Maybe I was just fucking wrong the whole time about him, but I don't know. I feel like his content, like the videos I've watched of him too, I feel like Dustin's in the videos a lot, and I feel like he's afraid, like he tries to give his opinion, but I hear Dustin talking over him all the time in the videos. Like, I just don't understand why he can't just say what he wants to say or do videos on his own. Because I've always just liked Nick for Nick, and I've liked watching his content. And you guys know how I feel about Dustin, but I feel like he just can't speak how he wants to speak in those videos. That's how I feel. And I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed. That's all. It's disappointing when a creator that you respect just does something that you're not expecting, you know? And I don't agree with Nick on like everything he says all the time, but like, I mean, I really, really liked him, but the way I've just seen everything, and like, let me show you guys something. When Gabbie uploaded the video on Trisha Paytas, she's been right about Trisha Paytas this whole time. Gabbie has literally been right about Trisha Paytas this whole time, you guys. And when I seen this thumbnail, where's it at? After Gabbie uploaded that video about Trisha, he uploaded this. And I'm just like, seriously? Seriously. Gabbie was completely calm in that video. She did not yell. She did not talk over Trisha. And Trisha was trying to make Gabbie seem like Gabbie was crazy. She was making Gabbie question her own sanity. What kind of world is that okay? What kind of world is it okay where we mock people and say that they're crazy and put the craziest pictures in our thumbnails to make them look absolutely insane and exploit it all over the internet and make fun of somebody that might actually be going through something mentally? In what world is this okay? I don't care what the fuck they did. I don't care. It's not okay. I would not be okay if this was Trisha Paytas right here, and I can't stand her. You search Gabbie Hanna on YouTube, and these thumbnails, once I get past Gabbie's thumbnails, a lot of these thumbnails are absolutely, let me find some of them. I've seen so many of them. Let's go to Angelika's channel real fast. I just want to look at their thumbnails. Taking a picture of Gabbie, making her look like she's crazy. She's not too bad with her thumbnails. All right, I'll say Angelika's not too bad with her thumbnails. Let's go back to Nick's channel real fast. Because there were some other ones I see on his channel that I was like, are you serious right now? There was one where Gabbie's eyes were like red, like demon red. Where'd it go? This one, look at that. Making her look like she's like the devil. Let's type in Gabbie Hanna. Like crazy or something. I've seen so many thumbnails. Like they put her looking crazy. There's a lot of them everywhere. I just don't know what to search right now. Gabbie Hanna losing her mind for 11 minutes straight. There's been a lot of thumbnails. Going insane. That was a week ago. I don't know. I just don't think it's okay to take somebody looking like they're absolutely batshit crazy and putting it in a thumbnail and making them look like they're mentally insane. It's just messed up to me. It's messed up to me to gaslight your audience and make them think that even though Gabbie put all the proof up on her channel, to make them think that she's still crazy. MT has a memory of an elephant. Girl who needs receipts when you remember everything. Yeah, I try to remember a lot. Because I actually try to research things before I talk about them. That's the thing about it. Like, I want to be accurate with what I say. Even if I'm streaming, I want to be accurate with what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to mislead anybody in any way. I want to give you guys the facts mixed in with my opinion. And I just think that these drama channels have been getting away with way too much. I get there, like a lot of the creators that they talk about, a lot of people don't like them because they made it that way. Like, you guys got to understand something. People are going to like these people no matter what. They're going to still be fans of them. They still want to enjoy their content. But the thing about it is like these channels have created this hate mob that even if their favorite creator uploads a video and they just want to enjoy, the fans just want to enjoy the content from the creator, the hate mob always ruins it. Always ruins it. And they belittle the fans and they attack the fans and they make the fans feel like they're horrible people because they just want to support who they want to support. It's ridiculous. These channels are no better than the people that they criticize because they can't even take accountability for something this big. Straight from the family's mouth. Gabbie Hanna didn't hurt us. The drama channels did. It makes me mad. The whole situation makes me mad. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these channels doing this. I'm just sick and fucking tired of it. And you know, the thing about like Angelika, she hasn't even taken down the video. Like, you would think she would take down the original video. She is that dead set that she's not wrong in this situation that she kept the video up on her channel. Let me find it. Unless she's deleted it recently. Where's it at? So there's the apology one. Yeah, here it is right here. Oh, wait. Where'd it go? There it is. This is the original video. The sound's not on, so you guys aren't going to hear the sound. She got over 500,000 views on this video. She's still profiting off this video. This video created the shitstorm that happened with this family. And she still has it up on her channel. When a family gets on camera and says that they're upset with drama channels, wouldn't you think the respectful thing to do would be to take down your video? Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to go to Ready to Glare. Ready to Glare is the only creator that actually fucking took accountability. The sound's not on. I have to take this off. She actually, I have so much respect for what she did because nobody else has done this. Nobody. To my knowledge, unless something came out within the last few hours.
Hi, this is a video for and to the Devins family. Back in February, I made a video in which I critiqued another content creator. In that video, I mentioned that I thought they were being irresponsible towards Bianca Devins because of what occurred in that video. And I basically voiced my condemnation of the behavior I viewed as irresponsible and disrespectful. My intention here does not truly matter because I caused hurt. And I cannot express how apologetic, how sorry I am for causing that hurt towards the Devins family. Of course, my apology doesn't take away from the loss. It doesn't take away from the hurt I've caused. And I certainly do not expect my apology to be accepted. But I do want to let the Devins family know that if ever they are open to speaking privately, I would like to apologize privately as well. My email and contact is all down below. If the Devins family wants to reach out to me, I will be more than happy to speak privately and apologize there. In terms of the video I made in February, the one I mentioned prior, it will be demonetized. It will be unlisted. It'll be linked down below just so you can see.
This is what every fucking channel that did this should be doing. Demonetizing it. I think they should just take it off the internet, to be quite honest. But, I mean, she unlisted it. She demonetized it. She took accountability for it. Like, this is an actual human being that has feelings and that has a conscience, is what I was trying to say. And has empathy for people. Because I don't understand how these channels can watch the video from the Devins family and not feel bad for what they have done. And she is the only one that did this.
See what I'm referring to. Although it doesn't change anything that's happened or the hurt that I've caused, I would like to bring attention to the Bianca Michelle Devins Memorial Scholarship Fund, to which I have donated. I will have the link to that down below. I'll also link the petition to Bianca's Law down below, which I strongly suggest you read and sign as well. Again, I apologize to the Devins family. I truly am sorry for the hurt I caused you.
I mean, this is huge to me. Like, this is, like, when I seen it, I was shocked. I was like,
it's been a week since my last video.
When I seen it, I was shocked. I was like, I don't even really know who Ready to Glare is, but I was like so freaking proud of her. And it just gave me like a feeling like maybe everything is eventually going to be okay. Because this to me was a huge step in the right direction, because it's just huge to me. Because none of these people can admit that they're wrong. And like, everything I just showed you on Twitter and everything that has happened in the past 24 hours is proof of that. But Ready to Glare got up on her channel, on her platform, in a video form, and publicly apologize to this family. And these apologies should have happened a long ass time ago. And she did that. She brought awareness to the petition and the fund that they have set up in Bianca's name. This is what all those channels should be doing instead of deflecting and distracting from a family that went through a horrible experience like a year ago. I can't even imagine dealing with the loss of a child in such a horrific way, and then to open up YouTube and see drama channels using a compliment that Gabbie Hanna gave my kid, using my kid as a weapon to hurt Gabbie Hanna. I would be fucking furious. Like, I would be furious if I was that family. It's sick and it's disgusting what they have done. And it took a lot for Ready to Glare to get up on her platform and do that, and she did that. So I got nothing but fucking respect for Ready to Glare.
Hi, this is a video.
I do want to show you guys some of the comments, though, because I think some of these comments were like, hold on. There were some yesterday I read. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Well, that's good. Most of the comments are... Okay, yeah, okay. So like this one right here. This one has 622 likes. You didn't do anything obviously wrong, even though the family said that they did. Gabbie is gaslighting as usual, even though the family gave Gabbie permission to upload that video, and they uploaded a video saying that they were deeply hurt by what the drama channels did, but whatever. And she probably gaslit. Listen to this. And she probably gaslit the Devins family too. Are you kidding me right now? Do you know how disrespectful that is to that family? These two sentences right here, that is so disrespectful. Regardless if the family was upset in general by their family member's death being made public, then it's a nice... Regardless if the family was upset in general by their family member's death being made public, then it's a nice apology video. I don't get that last sentence, but whatever. There are still people that refuse to see the situation for what it is because they hate Gabbie that much. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how people can be this cruel. Yeah, nobody cares about the family. Nobody cares about the family. The only people that do are the people that see the situation for what it is. It's weird to me. I don't understand how people can be this manipulated to not see what really happened here. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of these comments, you guys. I don't really feel like Ready to Glare needs to apologize. I don't understand these people. I don't understand how people can just sit there and say that type of shit. If you watched Gabbie's video, that's all the information you need, but people continue to just ignore the situation for what it is. And I don't fucking understand it whatsoever. Gabbie needs to seriously leave the internet. Julia, you really did nothing wrong, but it's very kind of you to apologize. I'm sorry Gabbie is trying to weaponize... Wow. Is trying to weaponize the death of a young girl against many other people who were calling her out for exploiting Bianca, as you should. Oh my God. As you should. That's legit disgusting. And this is disgusting too for what she did. You guys, I don't understand. I don't understand how you can look at that video of that family and not, I don't understand. Gabbie Hanna needs to have her platform revoked already. For what? What is her awful crime? I don't understand. Like, you don't, like, the people that, like, literally hate her, you act like she, like, killed somebody. Jesus. It's the channels that do no research and upload videos within 1 to 3 hours of news coming out. It's those channels. They don't have enough time to research. There's no fucking way. If you're uploading a video within like 6 hours of drama coming out, there's just no way you have enough time to research, upload, and everything else. There's just no way. So they create so many just false statements, false narratives online. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, you guys. Yeah, you got to get the first video out to get the most money. That's their mentality. Exactly. When something really large happens, yes. Exactly. You guys remember when all that stuff was going down with like Trisha Paytas and Shane and her unfollowing Ryland and Shane? Drama channels were like, they were watching that so closely that they noticed that she blocked them, and they were uploading videos within like instantly after that happened, like saying their little conspiracy theories that something had happened. It's ridiculous. Over her not following either one of them. They didn't know if she blocked them. They were saying that Shane and Ryland unfollowed Trisha, is what their videos were saying. They do no research. They don't wait for all the information to come out at all. The only channel I really see that actually researches is Spill, which is like the larger drama channel, Spill. They take forever to upload their content. When something happens, they're usually like me. They're like a month behind something or a couple weeks behind something because they actually research. Another good one is like the Right Opinion. They upload like documentary type style videos, and they're always way behind the news. If you watch a channel that's way behind on the news, it's almost a guarantee that channel has done a lot of research and put a lot of time in editing and uploading something. But if you're uploading a video within an hour and it's not a live stream, I get if people live stream and react to videos, that's a different story when you're reacting to somebody. But these channels are editing and uploading full videos within like seconds of something coming out. Yeah, Spill is backed by huge companies and money, but they get it right. Yeah, they do. They do get it right. They actually take their time on stuff. I love that channel. They get the facts out and right. Yeah, and they do other content. Like, I've been watching some of their videos lately. I've pretty much unsubscribed to like all the T channels, but like Spill's been uploading some really interesting videos lately. Like, there was one, let me show you guys. Man finds shrimp tails in cereal.
A man discovered
Second bag, much worse. So this was a really interesting video. So they do different videos on their channel. I'm not going to watch it or anything, but they do different types of videos on their channel. It's not all about like YouTube drama. She did one about like this one, viral TikTok show people losing their hair because of COVID. So they do a lot of different types of content. It's not all just about like canceling people, but she does like regular YouTube drama as well. So, but yeah, that's a good channel to watch. You can guarantee that they've done their research, but I don't know. I just hope people keep speaking up against the T channels. I really do. Mike and Actor is a really good channel. I love Mike and Actor. He's a good friend of mine. He does great videos, good reactions to people. He did a video. I can't remember her name. I think it starts with a T. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. But she did a video that was really ridiculous about Ryland Adams. Mike and Actor reacted to it. It was such a good video because like her video was like based on a statement, like a joke between Lizzie and Ryland. And she somehow made a 30-minute video about a joke between Lizzie and Ryland on the podcast. Beanie Girl. What's her name? Is it like Tamimi? I'm butchering it. I already know I'm butchering it. Tamimi. That's her name. And that's the channel. Tamimi. Yeah, I'm not good at pronunciations. I know I'm saying it all wrong, you guys. But she did a whole video, a 30-minute video about a joke between Ryland and Lizzie. And Lizzie like had said, it was on the Set podcast. Lizzie was making a joke about her being an extra in a movie. And it was like such a small part. And it was like they were laughing about it. And she was obviously joking about it. And Ryland was like, oh, well, you should be so proud of yourself. Like he was taking jabs at her and they were laughing because it was so ridiculous. And she literally made a 30-minute video about Ryland being so mean to his friend. Like ridiculous. Like in the middle of nowhere and my internet sucks. I've been having like a good run with my internet lately when I live stream, but I guess tonight it doesn't want to cooperate. It's being an asshole. But I have been on here for 2.5 hours. Mama just killed a man. Queen. I love them. My internet does that all the time. Yeah, I hate my internet. I hate Xfinity. Like, no problem. But if you remember to hit the like button, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of opinions flying about this video. I really don't care. I'm just tired of people. I'm tired of these channels doing what they do to people. I really am. And I'm tired of them not taking any accountability. Yeah, I will upload this video for sure. You keep fighting the good fight too, Mike and Actor. One like for MT. Thank you. Yeah, hit the like button on your way out. I appreciate you guys hanging with me for 2.5 hours. And thanks for being internet. And I will see you guys next Saturday. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.